Alright, what's good, y'all? So right now it's the late morning, and recently it's been snowing and raining throughout San Diego County, which is a good thing because it's been unusually dry this winter in 2025. So that means we can go out and look for some cool creatures. So today we're gonna go up into the mountains in San Diego County. We're gonna find some really cool amphibians. All right, let's get straight to it. Guys, we are here up on this mountain. We're gonna see if we can find some cool salamanders. These ensatinas, I tell you, they're hella cool. But yeah, let's go see if we can find any. See anything underneath this? Nope. Oh shit, hold up. Nah, nothing. Okay. Alright guys, well, we just found our first ensatina of the day. This right here. Let me make sure my hands are extra moist. And don't worry, I actually cleaned them with some alcohol, so my hands are not filled with germs. But here we go. This right here is the large-blotched ensatina. Ensatina enchalazi, something like that. Clobberi. It's very cool. Look at the neat patterns on this guy. Let me see if I can bring him to the sunlight real quick, just for a little bit. All right, there you go, guys. Here's a good look at this ensatina. And trust me, they can get a lot bigger than this. This one is a small one right here, but nonetheless, very cool. Look at those bright orange that contrasted with the very dark brown, almost black color. Look at that. Super cool creatures. Right, I'm gonna let my hands real quick. I'm gonna set them down right here. Make sure my hands are moist, because these are amphibians. You want to get them right, you know. They love moisture. The vast majority of amphibian species do. But yeah, there we go. Cool. Oh, my bad. There you go. These guys are always super neat to look at. I like them a lot. This might be my favorite salamander species, honestly. At least in Southern California. Yeah. All right, let's put him back. All right. Let's put this dude back. Get off. There you go. Cool. All right. Let's keep walking. See what else we find. We got a lot more stuff to flip. This one looks pretty good. This whole log right here. See what's underneath. Dang, really? Okay, well, I guess there's nothing underneath here. Huh. Guys, always make sure to put things exactly how you found them, alright? I ain't gonna lie, bro. It pisses me off when I see people don't put, like, the cover back. It's not that hard. It takes, like, you know, a lot of times it only takes, like, you know, a couple of seconds. Like, just put stuff back as you found them, you know? See if you can kind of recreate that moisture seal, you know? Cover the edges back up. Leave exactly as you found them. I always try your best to do so. Alright, y'all, underneath that log, just right there, I was able to find what I believe might be a hybrid between the Monterey ensatina and the large-blotched ensatina. You can kind of see, you can kind of see characteristics of both. But to be honest, I'm not sure. I'm not entirely familiar with the look of the Monterey ensatina, at least in person, to fully determine whether this is a hybrid or not. But something different actually, because before, I've only found large-blotched ensatinas in this area before, so this is pretty cool. You know, it's something new. Look at him. This is pretty cool. I wish it was a little bit bigger, but this will do for now. There you go. Guys, I just lifted up this log right here, and we got two very nice looking large-blotched ensatinas. Look at that. These are adults, or at least this big one is. The small one, I don't think so. Sub-adult though, but yeah. Look at these guys. Aren't they hella neat, bruh? Look at him. Let me wet my hands real quick. So I'm gonna show you guys. They got big old eyes right here. If you can see them. These guys have pretty large eyes. Look at that, almost kind of like bug-eyed. These are always so cool to find. It's just a couple more quick shots. Just real quick, I wanted to show off their colors in the sunlight because they look just so cool looking, bruh. Like, the colors are hella crazy, you know? But yeah, all right. We're gonna just put them back underneath their log, you know? Of course, always return animals where you find them. But yeah, let's go. Should have been right here. But yeah. All right, let's make sure this log's put back in place. Just gonna. There we go. All right, cool. So now these guys can go back to where I found them. There we go. Cool. All right, guys. Yeah. Now I'm pumped. Got some good finds. You know, got 4 salamanders so far. Let's see if we can find some more. Gotta find like a big old fat adult. Oh, huh. Would you look at that? We have a millipede. It's kind of cool. All right, let's put him back. It's kind of like halfway buried. Let me make a depression. See, the thing is like, either if you guys, there's like, especially if it's like a small animal, you know, in order to avoid crushing them, you can either put the thing back down after moving the small animal, away, and then putting it and letting them crawl back under, or you can just do what I did, dig a little hole that they can later, dig themselves out of, and yeah, and they'll be underneath their cover once again. But yeah, cool. It's like a frisbee. Really? All right. Like probably 7/8 of a frisbee now. Cool. Oh, wait. Dang, nothing. All right, guys, I got this next one. I saw his tail sticking out. I had to put the phone down because I needed 2 hands. So I just dug him out a little bit. He wasn't in too deep, but yeah, there you go. Ensatina number, gosh, I don't even know at this point. But yeah, I'm gonna wash him off. All right, there you go. Should be a little bit more clean. Yeah, check that out. The orange really pops out more. Nice. I don't know. These guys are always just so neat to look at. I don't know if I can even ever get tired of him. There he goes, crawling back underneath his little log. All right, gonna put a pad in the edges a little bit. Yeah, cool. All right, let's keep going. All right, so what I'm finding out so far is that all of the ensatinas I flipped today, it seems that they really like the flatter logs, like just the bark section of a tree, and it's been laid out. I'm not finding them underneath like a log like that, So I don't know, kind of interesting. An interesting find right here. I got this little centipede. Not sure what the species is. I'm gonna have to look later on, but kind of neat. All right, let me put him back up. Oh, there he goes. Sorry, I didn't get the last bit where he slipped into the litter, but put his log back down. Okay. Pull this up. There you go. Cool. Oh, cool centipede. Oh, look at this one. This one's particularly bright. Look at that. If y'all didn't know, what's interesting about these ensatinas is that on their tail, right here, they can actually secrete a noxious toxin. I mean, it's not really that bad. I think at most it can just cause some numbness at the lips, but yeah, as you could probably guess, these are kind of poisonous, but not deadly. Oh, look at it. Dang, those eyes are just ginormous, bro. Kind of bug-eyed. Yeah, like I said, I keep finding them underneath these like flat tree bark sections. So that might be the move. We'll have to keep seeing, you know. Hopefully I can flip a big Monterey Ensatina, but we're doing pretty good so far. Let's keep going. So I was actually trying to lift this up. This you can't see because the snow is covering it, but there's a wooden, there's a piece of bark, a large piece of bark underneath here. I actually ripped off the section, and well, underneath that was another Ensatina. This one has a bit of a yellowish kind of, I guess, pattern to it almost. Or not yellowish, but it's like the orange is like not so orange, you know what I mean? Yeah, super cool. Kind of unexpected too. All right, I'm gonna put this log back. I believe it was like this. Let me see. How did it fit? Was it like this? I think it was like this. Yeah, I think it was like that. So I can put that like that. All right, cool. Let me fill in the sides with some snow and some dirt. Oh my God, my hands are getting some frostbite right now, but oh, ay. All right, there we go. All right, go back underneath. Go. That's your home. There you go. He's going back. Not a salamander, but I mean, I think this beetle looks pretty cool. Look at him. All right, let's put him back. Dude, oh my God. Listen, I have no problem walking uphill. But goddamn, doing it in the snow? Jesus Christ, what the? Oh my God. All right. I mean, yeah, I think I'm almost there anyways. Cause yeah, I'm just gonna see if I can find any more stuff to flip. But yeah, Jesus Christ. All right, cool. We got another Ensatina. This time it's a little baby. But yeah, this one brightly colored. Look at those. Look at that. I don't know. I just can't get tired of seeing these. These are just so cool. You know? Wow. All right, let's put them back. We gotta flip the rest of these. So yeah, let's put them back. All right, crawl back underneath if you can. There you go. Okay, this time underneath this, we got the double flip. Oh, let me make sure my hands are wet. Ooh, let's get this one. That's Ensatina number 1, and then number 2. Look at these guys. What are y'all doing, bro? Come on. No hugging. Actually, I'm fine. All right, y'all can hug. Very neat. These are small though. I just need to find a Monterey Ensatina, bro. I've been seeing like hella large blotches, so, but not that I'm getting old, you know, I'm not getting tired of them, right? Like I said, they don't get old, but I mean, hey, a Monterey would be pretty cool. I already found that other one over there back near the beginning, so we just need to find, you know, the other species that can be found here up on these snowy slopes. But yeah, you know, I'm slowly getting to it, so yeah. All right, let's put these guys back. Come on, bruh. Y'all get going. I do not have all day, unfortunately, as much as that would be nice. Oops. There y'all go. Come on, bruh. Just a little bit that way. Yeah, join your homie. Yep. Go that way, underneath the log. All right, cool. Man, don't you guys just love it when you flip something and there's just absolutely nothing underneath? Oh my God, look at that. Incredible. Not even an arthropod. Man, I don't know about y'all, but I just love it when I'm like the only person in a general vicinity. You know, I'm like the only person here, pretty much. The only other set of footprints nearby from a large creature would be from this deer right here. I was walking by, but yeah, I don't know. It just makes getting to the wildlife a lot easier, you know. So yeah, I like it when it's like this. Alright, y'all. So we're pretty much done for now. So we're just making the long trek back to the car. Oh wait, never mind. It's over there. All right, maybe not that long, but yeah, I'll see y'all in there. Ooh, after such a long ass hike like that, this is gonna be good. Life tip for those of y'all who are new to driving, all right? Put your thing in neutral, okay? Put your car in neutral. You're gonna save gas, all right? Because if you don't save gas, you're not saving money. All right, that's gonna be the end of the video. Until next time.